New reports suggest that Elon Musk may be the newest Mar-A-Lago guest to have overstayed his welcome.
Oh no!
Multiple sources are telling CNN that amid the post-victory buzz around Mar-a-Lago, the chief twit has been at Donald Trump's Florida resort almost every single day over the past week, with Instagram posts under the location tag showing him dining with the president-elect and his wife on Sunday, as well as spending time on the grounds with his son over the weekend. Dining with him on the patio at times. Today, they were seen on the golf course together, according to network anchor Caitlin Collins. Musk has been in the room when world leaders have called. And tonight we have learned he is also weighing in on staffing decisions, making clear his preference for certain roles even. While Musk himself is still not expected to take any kind of formal position inside of Trump's administration, given how complicated it would be with his company's massive conflict of interest there, what's becoming clear tonight is that he doesn't really need to. One source told me Elon Musk is having just as much influence from the outside. Great. Just great. We've got the billionaire that ruined Twitter now being an advisor of sorts to the president-elect. I mean, I can't see anything good coming of this, all right? That said, I think we're all primed to expect the worst at this point, and so no matter what, we've got a government that's incoming filled with ghouls and goblins. So there you go. Now that said, according to other commentators, Musk's persistent presence at the resort over the past few days appears to be unnerving some members of Trump's transition team, who have reportedly already come to view the tech tycoon as something of the guest who wouldn't leave after the party. Fun.
Oh
no! Tech journalist Karis Wisher, for example, told CNN on Monday morning, he definitely inserts himself all the time. That's his style. But yeah, you know how many kids he has? Oh, she didn't mean that way, though. Okay. To be fair. I know. I have to do it.
Sexual anarchy.
Okay. I've heard from Trump people calling me saying, oh, wow, this is odd. And it is. Well, yeah. I mean, look, this entire situation, for one, kind of reminds me of Carrie Lake, who wouldn't leave. Okay? She wouldn't leave. Now, of course, there's big differences here between Elon Musk hanging out and Carrie Lake. I think they're obvious. Okay? Melania obviously is not going to feel threatened by Elon Musk, who actually did a lot to help her husband win the election. I mean, literally bought a social media company and rigged it, okay, in favor of the right wing, okay, in order to do massive amounts of pro-Trump disinformation, misinformation, propaganda, and just, straight out promotion, right? In addition to giving him hundreds of millions of dollars from the America PAC, all right, to do ads in favor of Donald Trump. So he did a lot compared to Carrie Lake, who just hung around, made Melania nervous, okay, because we know Donald Trump's record with women, okay, and I was not exactly all that faithful to his wives. Shocker. And so, yeah, she, and without bringing anything but embarrassment to Donald Trump, when it comes to Elon Musk, bit different. He actually brought something to the table, something much more useful than just constantly going back to the well of, oh, I'm with Donald Trump, and just like, what happened to him, my election was stolen too. And that's, of course, Carrie Lake claims that, and does so, of course, along with Trump, without any evidence. But again, she's more of an embarrassment to him than I think Elon Musk is. But what's interesting, though, is how the vultures have circled. There's not even a corpse here, okay? He won. He won. But what they want to do is they want to make sure that they're able to influence Donald Trump in their direction. And it seems like they're pretty salty that Elon Musk is currently there. He got there first and he's currently there. That said, at least one person, Swisher, does speculate that the bromance may not last. She said, quote, they're both narcissists, and there can only be one narcissist this side of the country, and that's Donald Trump. Trump goes through people like tissues. Essentially, even if it's Musk, they're going to clash at some point. So, look, is she right that Donald Trump goes through people like tissue? Yeah, of course. If you've been paying attention, you know that's the case. All right. That said, and while I could imagine it, I don't know, honestly. Look, Elon Musk has not only brought like material wealth, all right, or I should say material help through his wealth to the Trump campaign, allowing him to win. And that's a huge boon for him because guess what? He avoided prison. Yeah, this pretty much, this election was the only thing that was going to keep him out of jail. And so I think even Donald Trump, as addled and old as he is, understands that. And is like, Elon Musk, not a bad guy after all. Yeah, no kidding. Because he gave you money. But anyway, not only that, Elon Musk has been taking the time to make inroads with the family, right? For example, Trump's 17-year-old granddaughter, okay, who posted, quote, Elon achieving uncle status. Uh-oh. Look, I don't want to say anything, but I would just be very, very careful, okay, of Elon Musk. I mean, I'm just saying. I'm not saying anything, but I'm just saying, all right? But here's the thing, though. At the end of the day, it's hard for me to believe a lot of these palace intrigue stories now, especially from people like Kara Swisher and CNN. All right. Look, Swisher used to be a pretty big Elon fangirl. To be fair, though, before a lot of people knew who Elon Musk was, there was a lot of this, oh, wow, look at what a visionary. Wow. And then once you start to drill down to who he really is as a person, a lot of that mythology just got stripped right away. All right. Now, Swisher had once wrote, the reason I liked him is because he thought big. As I started covering these people, I kept thinking that there's a lot of really smart people working on small ideas. Our time requires our Thomas Edisons to be a little bit more creative than creating a dry cleaning delivery service. So basically, oh, well, Elon Musk, he's a Thomas Edison of our time. Kind of fits, honestly, because it turns out that Thomas Edison was a total douchebag that screwed over Nikola Tesla, the real Tesla. So I don't know if a lot of you are familiar with that, but I just want to give you a little synopsis in case you're not. Edison and Tesla were competing with each other for the electricity grid, right? So Tesla had alternating current. So Thomas Edison was more of a direct current kind of person, okay? So you had alternating current versus direct current. And what happened is Edison knew that a system would be less efficient, right, than alternating current, which was what we use today. But in order to do alternating current, he would have to give up his investments and end up losing a lot of money, along with JP Morgan. And so they didn't want to do that. They went out of their way to try to discredit Tesla, and they would do so by holding these events, and I'm not kidding, where they would literally electrocute animals in public demonstrations to say, oh, look at how dangerous alternating current is. And as such, they also patented the electric chair. So yeah, that's what came out of that. All right. So at the end of the day, though, Tesla's idea was better, and that's why that idea won out, okay, in the end. But Tesla he wasn't interested in the profit. And again, that's one of the big differences between Tesla and Elon Musk is Elon Musk was very interested in the profit, right? Tesla ended up dying penniless, while Edison, even though he didn't come up. He had lost the electricity wars. He ended up becoming a millionaire. Okay, he pocketed the cash. So I couldn't think of a better example here. Now, Elon Musk, of course, not exactly Edison because he doesn't invent anything, but he's more like J.P. Morgan, right? But without the bank. And so he's kind of LARPing as like, oh, look at me, I am Tesla, even though I'm actually more J.P. Morgan and Thomas Edison because I don't invent anything and I don't own a bank. So I just got all my money from, the emerald mine of my parents. And then I made some good investments and I co-founded some companies. And oh, look at that. I'm very, very rich now. Oh, well, great. So I don't know, though. Getting back to the point, will the ego land at Mar-A-Lago and be too much for Donald Trump, who has his own ego, and have a falling out as a result? Don't know. It would be hilarious. But given all that Elon Musk has delivered for Donald Trump, and knowing how transactional Trump is, I'm a bit skeptical. I guess at the end of the day, we'll have to see. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please like, share, subscribe, hit the bell icon in order to get notified whenever a new video is released. And if you want to support independent, progressive media through this difficult time where it seems like everybody is shutting down, you can become a member on our YouTube page, you can become a subscriber on Facebook, or you can go to my Patreon. It's patreon.com/Jeff Waldorf. Thank you.